Coming towards him, her arms outstretched, preparing to hug him goodbye, but at the same time not completely ready to leave, for she must first find her glasses. She seems to be taking a step back each time and then a step forward, the same question on her lips, her arms folding down and then rising up in anticipation. She's imprisoned in a mechanical loop. And each time she completes one round of the loop, Inayat finds the answer rising in him only to be drowned out yet again by Hina's restatement of the question. Inayat is aware of the open window behind Hina. There's a tune coming in through that window, the one his neighbor makes reversing his car and heading out to work. A tune which signals to Inayat that it's time to rush in and take a shower. Do, re, do, re, do, re, do, and mi, fa, mi, fa, mi, fa, do. Now it's a stuck record. Inayat imagines that his neighbor, Mr. Patil, is stuck too, heaving back and forth in his car. Inayat wants to laugh, but he can't because something tells him that much more urgent is the other imperative. He must answer Hina. He must tell her that he doesn't know where her glasses are. Inayat realizes that he can't move from the bed, but he understands what's happening. A crow has swooped down onto the railing outside the window. It turns for a moment to look at Inayat and then makes as if to fly away. Again and again and again.
When Sapanda and I were in school, she might have talked to them, nurtured them. Who knows, she might have lain in the shade of the pomegranate tree and let its leaves fall on her face. Who knows, the pomegranate tree might have shed its red petals all over her body in response to her longing. After all, it would bear fruit only if it let go of its red flowers. The origin of my aesthetic sense, it struck me, came from that tiny, indigent house where the pomegranate and drumstick grew, from their white and red blooms, from their green-yellow fruit, and from the music of the wind in their branches. Ma had bestowed that ill-proportioned poor structure of brick and mortar with incredible beauty that pulsated in me today. I felt deeply grateful to Smita. She had recalled to me the forgotten, not known image of my mother. I moved towards her as if in a trance and placed both hands on her feet. Smita sat up as if she was touched by a live wire. The nibori rolled to the ground. Mr. Mazumdar, she might have rebuked me, but I didn't hear her. I had already begun moving towards the car. There were tears in my eyes, and the male chauvinist in me didn't want Smita to see them. I sat in the car for a while, then said in a normal tone, Smita, let's go, we'll be late. I understood perfectly that Asima, incarnation of Shakti, rather was the right partner for me rather than the highly emotional Smita. Even so, I have to say, all the way to Asima's house, I felt that something very precious was slipping away from me. Can I read some more? I guess now I can read the Hindi story, just to give you a sound of it. This is a short story. It's called Teen Lamhe. सर्दी के दिन थे, काफी ठंड थी, मूसलाधार बारिश होने लगी, ठंड बढ़ गई, के पीछे घरों में समाई थी। मैं पार्क में थी, रोज नहीं जाती थी, कभी कभार, हर रविवार को भी नहीं, आज गई, अकेले। हरियाली का आनंद लेने। सर्दी का मौसम हो तभी अकेलेपन को असल एकांत मिलता है। ठिठुरने का मज़ा तब है जब निपट अकेले हो, वरना कोई न कोई पहलू में आ गरमाई देने लगता है या मांगने लगता है। बारिश हो तो क्या कहने, खुद से और खुद ही से पर्दा हुआ रहता है। खुदा की खुदा जाने।